Wrestling fans, thanks for clicking the dreaded D-Rose report. As soon as I hit play on that, I moved the camera, which is probably to your advantage because you couldn't see me that well. Hey, hope everything is great. 3 new WWE developmental divas are being trained down in Orlando this week. Rebecca Quinn, she's an Irish wrestler. CJ Perry, actress and former Red Bull model. And Brittany Fetkin, model and freelance TV reporter. Odd, isn't it? And Jim Ross also revealed that the new WWE NXT broadcast team down in Florida is made up of Alex Riley and Tom Phillips. They're being coached by JR and Michael Cole. And one of the main events saw Cesaro, Antonio, take on Sami Zayn, which is former El Generico, in a 2 out of 3 falls match. And the match was described as one of the best WWE matches in years. Fans chanted match of the year and gave both men standing ovations. And I hope somebody's taped that where sometime we can maybe see some good wrestling, huh? WWE official, they're high on NXT wrestler Tyler Breeze, formerly known as Mike Dalton. He worked several matches for TV at last night's tapings. And Breeze, he was trained by Lance Storm. All right, let's throw this. This is a little bit of a rumor. MoviePilot.com reports that actor Levi Schreiber has been tapped to play Chris Benoit in the movie about the tragic double murder suicide. The movie is titled Crossface and is being written by Sarah Coulter. The movie is reportedly based on Benoit's life from the early days of his career through the final days of his life, where he murdered his son and wife. Several WWE stars, including Triple H and Vince McMahon, will be portrayed in it, whether they like it or not. And later there was a retraction that Levi Schreiber says he hadn't been contacted about playing that part. So they're looking. Maybe it's not him. They're going to have to find a short, stocky guy, aren't they? He's going to have to make it look right. Anyway. WWE has hired former TNA referee, believe it or not, Rudy Charles. He worked last night's matches down at NXT from Winter Park, Florida, and has now relocated to that city from Tennessee. Whatever part of Tennessee they were at. Triple H tweeted about the Performance Center last night. He said, long, incredible day opening of the Performance Center, media galore for 4 amazing shows. Thank you all for being involved. Future. And watching TNA wrestling last night, Steve Austin gave props to Joseph Parks and commented he could be big money in WWE. And a fan replied to the tweet, asked about Samoa Joe, and Austin commented that he said Joe could be money in WWE over a year ago. So Joe's staying there, and that's maybe it could be a family man, because man, WWE would take your family away from you, not the family away from it, but you away from your family. So your family man on the road's not for you. Confirmed for next Thursday's NXT taping themed show on Impact is Bully Ray defending the World Heavyweight title against Chris Sabin. And to receive the World Heavyweight title shot, Sabin had to give up his X Division title. Don't know why. And Dixie Carter also confirmed that Sonya Dutt, Homicide, Petey Williams, Guerrero, King, and others are going to be in action. Gail Kim, she's going to be she's the new #1 contender to Mickie James's knockout title, defeating Taryn Terrell in a ladder match on last night's Impact. Rampage Jackson was added to the main event Mafia last night's show. The group now consists of Sting, Kurt Angle, Samoa Joe, Magnus, and Rampage. I don't know why they come back to the new. Couldn't they name it something else? I don't know. Instead of repeat the same old deal. Anyway, WWE has the following for tonight's WWE SmackDown. Not spoilers. This is just what's going to happen. Daniel Bryan taking on Christian, Jey Uso taking on Seth Rollins, Jericho taking on Axel, Ryback taking on Miz, Fandango taking on Barrett, Sin Cara taking on Del Rio, and Sheamus taking on Randy Orton. And there's also going to be a contract signing for the WWE Diva title, Money in the Bank pay-per-view with Caitlyn and AJ. And the way way Caitlyn's been, I would suspect there has to be a fight. It's confirmed on the international version of SmackDown, by the way. Don't know whether it's on the U.S. one. Overseas, that Kane has been pulled from Sunday's Money in the Bank ladder match. They didn't name who his replacement is, but I'll probably know tomorrow. I don't think it's going to make you buy or not buy the pay-per-view, whether Kane's there or not. Hey, former WWE star Hurricane Helms turned 39 years old today, while Brock Lesnar turned 36, and NXT star Sami Zayn, 29. WWE's report of 2013 second quarter earnings on Thursday, August 1st. Vince McMahon is going to be making a host call at 11 a.m. and going to be exclusive. This will include official WrestleMania 29 numbers, as well as Extreme Rules and Payback, if you're keeping track of all that. ABC 6 in Philadelphia recently contacted WWE online rumors about that city's Lincoln Financial Field was being considered for a future host of WrestleMania pay-per-view, and WWE responded to the ABC 6 with the following statement: Philadelphia is one of the many cities that has expressed interest in hosting future WrestleManias. An announcement regarding WrestleMania 31 may be made early as next year. As noted earlier in the week that Randy Orton's about his divorce, I mentioned that the other day, where TMZ says Orton makes $3.5 million a year. Orton signed a 10-year deal a few years ago. The figures from court documents that must include his income with everything figured in, because top WWE talent have a $1 million downside agreement, or rather guarantee. Even with merchandise sales and future, with the merchandise figures figured into it, the numbers for Orton seems a little bit high, but one person within is familiar with the numbers said the reporter making around close to $300,000 per month, he says, is laughable, and that Orton may have some specific month that big when he was headlining top pay-per-view shows, but his guaranteed contract is nowhere near that level. It's pretty well known that top-tier talent in the company earn around $1 million downside, but nobody's contracted for more money except the special attractions like Brock Lesnar and The Rock. Those people, they get a hefty amount for coming in and taking care of stuff. And Steve Austin, hello, you could be. Anyway, that's about it. Hey, thanks for clicking, you guys. I gotta go.